Welcome back to Ancient to Now, where history comes alive with tales of intrigue, drama, and today, revenge. Throughout history, the quest for vengeance has driven individuals and nations to commit acts of astounding brutality. Join us as we delve into the 5 most incredible and brutal acts of revenge that have left their mark on history. In the early 13th century, Genghis Khan, the fearsome Mongol leader, sought to establish trade relations with the neighboring Khwarezm Empire. However, when his trade caravan was unjustly seized and an ambassador killed, Khan's response was swift and ruthless. He unleashed a military campaign of such ferocity that it not only obliterated the Khwarezm Empire, but also instilled terror across the known world. Rivers were diverted, cities razed to the ground, and populations decimated. The message was clear: cross Genghis Khan at your peril. Talk about taking customer dissatisfaction to a whole new level. On the evening of March 30th, 1282, the streets of Sicily echoed with the cries of "Death to the French," marking the beginning of the Sicilian Vespers, a rebellion against French occupation. The spark? An insult to a Sicilian woman by a French soldier. The Sicilians, fed up with French arrogance and heavy taxation, massacred thousands of Frenchmen in what could be seen as the medieval version of Sicilians wanting their island back. This uprising effectively ended French rule over Sicily, proving that sometimes a spark is all it takes to light the fire of rebellion. When the Romans flogged Boudica, the queen of the Iceni tribe, and assaulted her daughters, they ignited a flame of wrath that would consume Roman settlements across Britannia. Boudica led a massive uprising, destroying Roman cities, including London, and slaughtering tens of thousands. Although eventually defeated, her fiery spirit and devastating revenge left a mark on Roman Britain, prompting a more conciliatory approach towards the indigenous tribes. Boudica's message to Rome was clear: "Hell hath no fury like a woman scorned." In post-Civil War America, 2 families, the Hatfields and McCoys, engaged in a legendary feud that would become synonymous with vendetta. What began over a stolen pig and land disputes escalated into decades of violence, with raids, murders, and even a Romeo and Juliet-style romance. The feud's legacy is a testament to the destructive power of revenge, proving that sometimes letting bygones be bygones is easier said than done, especially if your neighbor steals your pig. In the somber aftermath of the 1972 Munich Olympics, the world reeled from the shock of the Munich massacre, a heinous act where 11 Israeli athletes were brutally killed by Palestinian terrorists. This atrocity not only cast a shadow over the international games, meant to be a symbol of unity and peace, but also marked a turning point for the state of Israel and its approach to international terrorism. In response, Israel initiated Operation Wrath of God, a clandestine mission with a singular, unyielding purpose: to seek out and eliminate those directly responsible for the massacre. Over the ensuing years, Israeli intelligence and special forces operatives, working in the shadows, conducted a series of precise, lethal operations across Europe and the Middle East. Their targets were members of Black September and other affiliated groups, deemed architects of the tragedy. These missions, shrouded in secrecy and marked by a blend of tactical brilliance and moral complexity, spanned continents and years, revealing the depth of Israel's commitment to combating terrorism and avenging the lives of its lost athletes. While the moral of these stories might vary, one thing is certain: history remembers those who, for better or worse, take their destinies into their own hands. What do you think of these acts of revenge? Were they justified responses to grievance, or did they go too far? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And if you've enjoyed this journey through the darker side of history, don't forget to subscribe to Ancient to Now. Like and share this video to keep the tales of history alive and kicking. Until next time, remember, while revenge might be sweet, history is richer.